General Hospital's Valerie teases that after getting help from Spencer Gaston, Nicholas Gaston took his sons, Ace Gaston and Flatel. Before that, Nicholas secretly appeared in town to do something. Of course, only two people knew that Nicholas appeared in town secret, Spencer Gaston and Ava Jerome. Despite being the only ones who knew Nicholas was in town, both Spencer and Ava kept quiet about Nicholas' assistant. This was only when Esme was released that either of them reviewed Nikolas' presence in town recently. After being freed, the first thing Esme thought of was Ace. However, Esme did not see Ace anywhere, and at this point, Spencer no longer had anything to confess that Nicholas had taken Ace away. Esme was surprised by Spencer's confessions. Esme immediately wondered why Spencer didn't call the PCPD to stop it. Faith would ask me question. Spencer did not hesitate to admit that Spencer willingly let it happen and did not want to stop it. At the same time, Spencer also admitted that Spencer felt Ace was safer with Nicholas than with Esme. The whole reason Spencer thinks and acts like that is because Spencer knows Esme has regained her memory. At this point, Spencer no longer gave in and immediately questioned Esme about why she's covered up the truth. Spencer thinks that Esme is an evil person now and will not be able to keep A safe with Esme. Esme almost partly understood Spencer's thought, so she didn't want to argue with Spencer anymore. Instead, Esme decided to go to Laura Collins and blame Laura for making things so bad. The reason Esme thinks like that is because Laura was the one who incited Esme to confess to breaking into Windermere, leading to Esme being arrested by the BCBD for investigation. If Esme had not confessed to breaking into Windermere, the BCBD would not have been able to arrest Esme so soon, and Esme wouldn't have to ask Spencer to babysit Ace, only for Spencer to hand Ace over to Nicholas. Everything that has happened up to now stemmed from Esme admitting her guilt. Even though Esme was the one who committed such action, losing her child made Esme unable to accept it. Whatever you say, Spencer is really at fault after completing his babysitting duties. Spencer should have done well in his babysitting duties. Meanwhile, Laura may have to bow her head and accept that Dante's falconry sending Spencer to prison after Esme's denounced Spencer. At that moment, the person who felt tormented the most was Nicholas. We know Nicholas hasn't left out, he's just hiding somewhere, observing everything. It seems Nicholas wants to know what will happen to his eldest son after deciding to entrust Ace to him. It's very possible that Nicholas will no longer choose to live in hiding after learning that Spencer was arrested for losing Ace. Nicholas may decide to save Spencer from this, so Nicholas may decide to reveal himself and give Ace back to Esme. Only then can Spencer be released. If taking Ace for himself means his eldest son has to go to jail, Nicholas doesn't want to trade it. After all, Nicholas is still the biological father of Spencer and Ace. Nicholas knows clearly that he should be a responsible father. That's why Nikolas should come forward and confess everything so that Spencer can be released. If that's true, Nikolas will have to face prison for kidnapping and illegal detention. Not once but twice Nikolas committed this crime. Before that, Nikolas had imprisoned Esme when Esme was pregnant, and now Nikolas kidnapped Ace again. Even though Ace is Nikolas' son, Nikolas still cannot escape the crime. So fans will finally see Spencer being released, but in exchange, the person taking Spencer's place in prison is Nicholas. So in the end, Nicholas still had to go to jail for the action Nicholas himself committed. But even though he had to go to jail, Nicholas' actions were still worthy of praise because Nicholas did not risk everything to escape crime and abandon his loved ones.